Hey everyone, spiritual whistleblower here, live in New Orleans, just a few hours, just a few hours away. I will be holding a support group meeting for narcissistic abuse survivors here in New Orleans. Yeah, I got here earlier today. Sorry, I look crazy with this mask. But I'm here and I'm relaxing right now, and I said this is a great time to do a quick video. For those of you that tried to register for the video I posted this morning for my webinar series, video number 5, the narcissistic sibling, there is a glitch. I'm aware of the problem. If you email me and you registered and you can't see the video, because I had to email the administrator that runs the site to fix it. If you still can't see the video, email me and I will send you a private link. The video is done, it's not connecting for some reason after you register. So a few people emailed me this morning and I immediately sent them the link to the video right back. So if you have any problems, let me know. I disabled the original video because I'm gonna fix the link and then repost it. So I just wanna let y'all know I'm aware of the problem. It was a small glitch. If you registered and you still can't see the video, email me and I will send you the direct link, okay? Thank you for supporting me. I love you guys. Yeah, I switched up the hair. You know, I'm always switching up my hair, honey. No makeup, flawless. Got the glow of the good Lord and my spirit guides all over me. So I feel beautiful today. Let's see, what am I gonna talk about? Oh, you know what? I was thinking last night about triangulation. For those of you that don't know what triangulation is, because a lot of you do know, but every day I get new followers that are new to this information, so I have to keep reiterating and regurgitating and just explaining. So I thank you guys for being patient, those of you that know about this stuff. Triangulation is when the abuser, the narcissist, uses a third-party person to attack you, communicate with you. It's like a flying monkey. You guys know what a flying monkey is. The narc has to use a third party. It may be one person, it may be two, it may be a group of people, but he's going to use this third party to contact you or stage some sort of cat fight with the goal of reeling you back into that love triangle. So it's really the art of putting one party against the other party so that the narc can maintain control of you. And once, you know, if you take the triangulation bait and you answer the third party, like he'll send the third party person. The narc is not gonna communicate with you. He's playing puppet master. He's gonna send this flying monkey in to either fight with you, harass you, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be ready to fight this person. Triangulation also too is, you may not even meet this person. You could be in a relationship with a narc and the narcissist will keep talking about one specific person and you have not met this person, but the narc is talking about this person to get your curiosity up, to make you feel insecure, and to also cause division between you and this individual. It creates a competitiveness. So you're feeling insecure and competitive about someone you haven't even met. And that's how the narcissist wants it. Because if you do eventually meet this person, you're gonna wanna fight this person and fuck this person up. And that's because the narc has staged things in such a way that this person hates you and you hate this person. Okay, so triangulation is a nasty, nasty tactic where the abuser, also known as a narc, he is putting one person against the other. But the whole goal is to keep you enmeshed in that love triangle, to prevent you from moving on. That's what the game is all about, okay? And so the narc can continue to have some control over you, and this way he gets narcissistic supply from all parties involved. It's wicked. Triangulation is very wicked. People end up dead, shot, stabbed, and in jail behind fucking triangulation. It's wicked. So if you ever been in a relationship and you ended up snapping because this third party reached out to you or something like that, you're being triangulated. The narc is behind all of this. I was thinking, let me get to the point. I was on some spiritual shit because as of lately, I've been having intense dreams. I had a dream today when I was on the plane. I fell asleep on the plane, flying from New York to New Orleans, and I dreamt that there was a demon on the airplane. There was a demon on the airplane. I saw it in my dream. So I didn't get scared. It just prompted me to start thinking about Satan is really pissed at me because I'm out here helping y'all. And every time he sends a demonic entity my way, I shut it down. And I know there's more to come. It's going to be relentless and it's tiring, but I rest up, I get my rest and I get my energy back up and I'm prepared to fight again. So what I was thinking of, and this is just to get y'all thinking and get some dialogue going. You guys can talk in the comments. I love when you guys give your opinion. Just something to think about. We know the narcissist is always triangulating, right? But I started thinking about, where did the narcissist learn how to triangulate? Where does the narcissist learn how to triangulate? Woo, baby. I'm good. I'm about to get y'all to start jogging your thoughts. This is a real conversation starter. And I hope that we can really go in and talk about this in the comment section. Because this is nasty spiritual warfare. And we got to pick this shit apart, y'all. I'm telling you, we got to get to the root of it and call it for what it is. This is Satan digging in his bag of tricks. And the narcissist is his minion. That's all, and that's it. I said this in the other video. The narcissist is nothing more than a minion for Satan. He's a messenger. That's all. They're doing the dirty work for Satan. And Satan is the ultimate narcissist. He is the ultimate puppet master. He's playing puppet master to the narc and controlling the narc and sending the narc out to control, abuse, use, all that to innocent victims. So my question is, who taught the narcissist how to triangulate? Who taught the narcissist all his manipulation tactics? Think about it. Where did they learn this behavior? I can talk about, the narcissistic mother-in-law and the father. Yes, when there's two narc parents, they do train their children to become narcissistic. But who taught the parents to be narcissists? Your grandparents. Who taught your grandparents to be narcissistic? Your great-great. Where is the root of it? Who taught the narcissist how to triangulate? Amongst all the other abuse tactics, I'm zeroing, I want to focus in on triangulation because I feel that triangulation is the worst tactic. It's the nastiest tactic because it involves multiple parties. It's very deceptive. A lot of people in the picture can get hurt. Like I said, people end up stabbed, shot, beat up over some triangulation. People end up in jail. The narc will do something to spark you to act out of character, and it always involves a third party. And boom, you're acting out of character. You're flipping out. Like I said, y'all, we saw it last month with the woman that ran her husband over with the car. I don't condone violence whatsoever. I didn't say she was right. But what I did say was, I understand. Because I got bits and pieces of the story. It's alleged that he slept with her sister. He's done, she's been trauma bonded to him since they were high school sweethearts or whatever. They've been married. They got kids together. This man has done all type of stuff to this woman, and she snapped. The narc will bring that up out of you. You're not no type of fighter. You're not violent, whatever. But when you deal with a narc, they triangulate and gaslight to push you to the point of snapping on their ass. I've had a few moments. I saw the new supply, the old recycled supply. This was a baby mother that kept sleeping with him, and then she's got stuff going on the side with other men. So she's a nasty narcissist. And I tried to run her over, not run her over. She was in her car. I tried to run her off the road. Yeah, I did. Because this woman knew that I had been living with my ex the whole time, and she didn't care. She still slept with him. So I saw them together. He got out her car. I tried to run her. I snapped. I sped up behind her, and I tried to run her ass off the road. Now the next day, I'm sitting there like, that wasn't you. You're acting out of character. But the ex was a narc. And I had realized in that moment, the entire relationship, he kept talking about this person, he kept gaslighting. But I realized now he probably was bad-mouthing me to her. He was staging this cat fight between two people that had never met each other. He has done this previously with her because she's a willing participant. This was the first time for me. So just to give you an example, who taught the narcissist how to triangulate? Who taught the narc how to triangulate? Think about it. Satan is the head narcissist. I talk about Pharaoh and Moses. We know Pharaoh is a malignant narcissist. There's a lot of narcs in the Bible. Judas was a narcissist. But again, who taught Pharaoh? Who taught Judas? Where did they learn this behavior? They get it from Satan because it's a behavior that's obviously passed down generation to generation, centuries. The narc has been around for ages. Even the slave masters. The slave masters, what do you guys know about Willie Lynch? The Willie Lynch syndrome, where Willie Lynch, the slave master, psychologically groomed the slaves to be submissive. And how did he do that? He took one slave, a male, tied his hands and feet to two horses, but before that, beat the crap out of the slave. I think they castrated the slave, tortured him, and then they had both horses run in the opposite direction, and the horses pulled his limbs out of his body. And what they did was, when they tortured one slave, they made all the other slaves watch. And this put fear into the slaves. Willie Lynch wrote this plan, this letter out on how to train slaves to be submissive. And they tortured one or two slaves in front of the group of slaves, and the group of slaves would sit there in fear, totally cringing and fearful. So the slave master communicated to all the slaves, if you don't fall in line and be submissive and do what I tell you to do, you're going to end up like this slave here that we just beat, tortured, burned, tied his hands and feet to the horse and had the horses pull his body apart. That's how, that's another form of narcissistic abuse, where the abuser is grooming the victims to be submissive so that they can be further controlled. And now here we have a group of slaves who are learning how to be abusive because they were taught this behavior, and they pass this down generation to generation. Y'all, this stuff has been around a long time. It's way deeper than your mama and your daddy and your grandparents. It's biblical, it's past biblical. Satan is the head narcissist. So the narc in your life, he learns these triangulation tactics and all his other abuse tactics, not just from his mama and his toxic daddy. And fellas, this is for the female narc too. It's the same, it applies for both genders. Satan Satan triangulates the narcissist with us. This is my point in the video. Satan triangulates the narcissist against us. Okay, if we are God's children, you were ultimately standing in the light. You love the Lord with all your heart and soul. And this is before the narcissist came into your life. Satan had to say, hey, I'm going to triangulate this narcissist against you so that I can pull you away from God. I want to be the one you worship. I want to control your mind. I want to break you down. I want to recruit you and mold you and groom you so that you can turn around and go back into the field and abuse somebody else. I want you to hate God. I want you to hate yourself. He does this by using the narcissist. So Satan is triangulating the narc with you. Think about it. Think about it. How many of y'all, and I've heard, don't say no, because I've talked to a lot of clients that have said, you know what, I don't believe in God. I doubt God. Why would God let something like this happen to me? Why would God allow this person to come into my life like this? People really start losing faith in God after dealing with a narc. I'm telling you. So Satan is the one doing the triangulation if you really think about it. If this is a spiritual battle, it's you against the narc. And the narc is a tool. The narc is the tool that Satan is using. Satan's going to send the narc into your life to pull you closer to him and further away from God. Think about it. This is what triangulation is. Satan is using the narcissist to come into your life to pull you away from God and closer to him. Come on, y'all. Satan is using the narcissist as a tool to pull you closer to him. So in other words, your baby father or baby mother, your ex-wife, your ex-husband, your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend, you break up with them because you catch them cheating and you're trying to move on, and then they turn around after the breakup and their new lover reaches out to you and contacts you to fuck with you and abuse you and harass you. Your ex is using this new person as a tool to pull you back into that love triangle, to keep you close. This is triangulation. Satan is doing the same thing. Satan is using the narcissist to pull you away from God, to destroy your faith in God and pull you closer to him so he can mind control you, break you down, kill all faith in God, and use you. You know, he wants you to be a part of his army so he can send you out into the world. He's recruiting right now. He needs the weak-minded. So the narc learns how to triangulate from Satan. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Y'all let me know what you think in the comment section. This is just my way. I be over-analyzing everything. I love to pick apart this spiritual stuff. We got to pick it apart. We got to have these types of discussions. This is what the enemy does not want. Because as we become knowledgeable, we become stronger and we can stay connected. Anyway, New Orleans, my support group. I'll see you guys tonight. I can't wait to meet you guys. I'm excited. And then I'm in Baton Rouge for the whole weekend. I love you guys. To the next video.